What if I told you there was a way to swing the golf club which would just make the whole thing way easier? Interested? Let's get stuck into it. So one of the key things that we need to understand about the golf swing is the trail arm, and particularly in the downswing. So you imagine if I can start my downswing doing two things. One, get my upper arm moving towards the side of my body and keep my forearm pointing up towards the sky. You see, getting into this position in the downswing basically just means I just need to turn through the golf ball and the whole thing just becomes really easy. This is what we see with professional golfers all of the time. So we need to do that coming in towards the downswing. And if we can get into a good backswing position where we fold the arm correctly, that makes life just so much easier. Simple drill is put your lead hand on your upper arm. Then what I want you to do is bend your arm at 90 degrees and just introduce a bit of hinge on the back of the wrist as well. Okay, so we're getting into this position. Now what I want you to do is just turn up towards the top, and you should look something like so. Now, first of all, your upper arm is going to move a little bit away from the side of your body, but you want to feel like it stays pretty connected. The club shaft should point somewhere down towards your golf ball. This would mean that you are now in a position. Look how easy this is. Moving that upper arm to the side of the body. Look at that club just drop down as I turn in towards that impact position. So the thing that surprises most golfers is how little amount of motion that your arm actually needs to do. However, there is one slight problem here, and it's range of motion, but I've got you covered on this front as well. Let's catch up with Dave, and he's got a real simple exercise you can practice at home to improve your ability to get into this position. Show me a couple of exercises that people can do at home that will really benefit them in terms of improving this shoulder mobility.
Okay,
Yep.
couple of quick exercises. Get a club, thumb facing west, hand on your shoulder so you can kind of feel it working. Thumb facing up is going to give you neutral. Thumb facing east is going to give you external rotation, and then internal. So go between the 3 points. You kind of feel it working in your shoulder. So that's going to give you a better position at the top of your swing. Second one will be keeping your arms dead straight, taking the club up as far as you can go. Now, what I don't want to see, and what Russell would see all the time, is when people get to here, they'll try and throw their hips forwards or extend them early. Just go to as far as you can go, keeping your hips neutral, so not moving them. And then the better you get in your mobility in your shoulders, the higher you can get. So should feel a resistance.
So do that in posture as well?
You could just do it upright. It's going to give you a benefit. And then the better you get, you could do it in posture. Obviously yours is very good. Go from there.
That one I can feel. Very good, thank you very much. Working on these kind of exercises may seem pretty kind of obvious and pretty basic, but well, that's what I see. With all of my students online, I just get them doing very simple, very basic exercises. They become more aware of the correct positions and things improve. You guys, honestly, you practice this exercise as I demonstrated earlier. You work on your range of motion so you can get in this position and not this. Okay, if you're somebody who keeps popping that elbow up, then you've either got the wrong idea or you need to work on Dave's exercise to improve your range of motion to get the club. You start getting the club looking more where I am, upper arm much closer to the side of the body. You can start the downswing with that feeling of getting your elbow close, turn your body, and then just letting the club drop on the back of the ball. I promise you it is going to be so much easier swinging the golf club this way. You know where I am if you need me. I'll see you guys again really soon.